Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to American Falls by Lancyboi. Happy Thursday. Sorry I missed y'all yesterday. We're going to talk a little bit more here in a minute about what's going on. Why have I been missing episodes here and there? We'll get into that a little bit, but for now, I want to welcome a couple. Oh, hello, sir. How are you? Please don't get near the John Deere forage harvester. Thank you very much. Steer clear. You're not trained nor worthy of performing said actions with the forage harvester. Thank you, sir. Gaming World and Harris Remus, thank you for your subscriptions. Harris, I don't know if it looks familiar. I don't know if I've already welcomed you to the channel. If I did, you get dual welcomes. How's that? Gaming World, I'll welcome you again, so you get two as well. But thanks for your subscriptions. I do really appreciate it. So what are we doing here? We have a forage contract. It's a 22,000 quid. 26,340 quids. Dollars, something like that contract. Pretty sweet. I like these John Deere forage harvesters. Aren't they nice? They really are. They are pretty. I hooked her up to our forage wagon, to the big Bergman. We've used this before. I could not find, I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I can't find the silage additive that I bought a while ago. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you this too. Look what they gave us for a tractor. How nice is that? Man, somebody in American Falls has some money. I'll tell you what, for just sitting around doing nothing, look at that front 3-point. Isn't that bad to the bone? That is a nice John Deere. Duals all around. I'll take that. Did I leave our silage additive over here? I was looking for it. I spent like 5-10 minutes looking around for that stupid pallet. I can't find it. I should have grabbed it. I told myself I should have grabbed it when I first bought it. I left it out here somewhere, but it didn't seem to help a great deal. So, whatevs, as they say, as the kids say, I guess. Let's get rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Do you guys remember the, what's it called? The, Saturday morning, was it School of Rock? Is that what it was called? Rockin' and a rollin'. Oh, it's going to be a free country. And then there was that junction. What's your function? Yeah, great stuff. Absolutely great stuff. I miss being a kid. There's things I miss about being a kid. Some things I don't. It was different times. You know, we walked 10 miles to school. We ate tree bark for snacks. We didn't have chips and all this fancy snack food. We just went out and grabbed some tree bark and gnawed on that. I've got my AWB. Chad, bring me my stogie. You know, if you're not doing anything. Jeez. I'm going to tell you guys something. Chad and I, it's been a little testy lately between Chad and I. I take some of the blame for it because I have been working some extra time and been a little stressed out. I'm not talking about you, Chad. Yeah, we are. But he's been kind of a dingleberry lately. He's kind of gotten a little cocky. You know, he's talking about getting a crate extension. He saw something on Amazon. I don't know how he got on Amazon. He's not allowed to go on the internet unless I give him permission to do so. But yeah, he saw some kind of a crate extension. It's like a habit trail. You remember those gerbil cages that had like tubes that went from one cage to another? He saw one of those, and now he wants us to build him something like that so he can have a crate so he can have a crate in multiple rooms. And then at night, you know, if he wants to, you know, crawl around from one crate to another, he just goes there in a little tube. You know, he'll crawl around in a tube. I told him I'm not doing it. It's going to get expensive. I looked into it. PVC is expensive these days. It's not to be joked about, you know. Nothing to be laughed at. I'm telling you right now. But yeah, it's been a little there's been some tension. But I think he'll come around. I think we will both come around. And love will be in the air once again. But right now I am walking on a bit of eggshells with Chadwick. You got my stogie? All right, just set it right there, man. No, don't light it. Just set it right there. All right. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad. Don't be mad. Oh boy, he's very sensitive. He's a sensitive little guy. So, what's been going on for the past, like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks? You all know my normal schedule, Monday through Friday. And if I have time on the weekend, I'd like to throw something out there on the weekend. Haven't done weekends. I've done weekends on and off, but normally Monday through Friday, not missing really any of those. But the last few weeks, I've had one missing here and there. I apologize for that. So here's the dealio. And I'll tell you, it's probably going to be this way for the next month, I would say. Work has been a little bit crazy. It was kind of the perfect storm. And my boss retired at the end of the year. And we just hired a new replacement. And that's taking some time and effort right there. Then we also lost one of our employees, one of our technicians. It wasn't, if I'm being fair, it wasn't a big loss, not to be a jerk, but he wasn't like, you know, well, anyways. But we're down a man. We're a man down. Not helpful. So we're trying to get somebody else hired in. So that's also not helping. And then to add on to the to what's going on, if any of you keep up with the news as far as stock exchange, etc., you may have noticed that a particular company recently, like as of Tuesday, split into 3 divisions. Up until Tuesday, they had been one ginormous company, but they have recently split each division off to its own separate independent company. I don't know how these things particularly work, to be honest with you. I deal with the RQS Gaming conglomeration corporation incorporated, and that's enough to keep me busy. Let alone having to worry about what's going on with the big stock exchange. But Tuesday was the big switchola day, and that has also been wreaking havoc. Big time. What used to be one ginormous company that shared all of its assets, and by assets, I'm not talking just physical hardware assets, but also databases and user accounts, if you're used, with Azure, and domain controllers, and tools like software tools like password changing stuff, and name it. It's massive. It's just massive. And these 3 companies, now individual companies, shared all of this stuff, but not anymore. So I guess from my understanding is, when this split was being worked on and taken care of by the big mucky mucks, each division, each part of this triune kind of said, we want this, and another one said, well, we want this, and then the third one would say, well, we want this. So they each kind of picked and chose what they wanted. Well, because One got, let's just say for an example, one of them got the tool that's used for people to be able to request account access to different things. Well, now the other ones have to decide how they're going to do it, because they can't use that particular tool anymore. They could, but they'd have to rebuild it for their own use. And that's what's happening. I know I probably made that a little more confusing than it should have been. But needless to say, a lot of change is a-coming. Very much so, indeed. Let me do this. I think we're going to use the old JD to do our running. Why not, right? What a beautiful John Deere this is. I don't think I have interactive controls enabled. This can't be a base game John Deere, is it? Do we know what this is? Is it an 8R? I'm curious because I don't recall that front end right there. So, just so you all know what's going on my end, I like to keep you guys informed. That is definitely neither one of those. So that you don't think that I am... Oh, hello. All right. There it is. Beauty. Base game. Lovely. Just so you know that I am not waning, losing interest, so on and so forth. There's nothing else really going on. It's really just a matter of life having to, are demanding its share of time. And because I don't do this full time, life has to come first. Unfortunately. But I will continue to do my best to keep on the daily. But I will always let you know, to the best of my ability, if there is going to be an episode MIA. I am amazed that I have yet to get hit by a train. I really am. Well, I like the blinker. Little blinker sound. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I'm absolutely amazed that I have not been hit by a train. Where are we going? Oh, I guess we are going the right way. Alright. I think we have dropped off at this silo before, if I'm not mistaken. I guess I probably should have. Whoa, Brad, stay on the road, buddy. A little late for this, but I love doing that. I think our friend is right over here. Let us, probably wouldn't be the worst idea to tag it. I don't think there's too many to choose from. Yeah, that's, okay. I would just hate to start dumping in the wrong gizmo and wrecking our wonderful little contract that we have. Oh, there's a fence. I really struggle with these fences. They are my nemesis. Should be about right there. Actually, you know what? Can we dump with that on? Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I think it's a pusher. A pusher and a roller. Yeah, get some. Yeah. Alright, how are we getting out of here? Oh, that's super convenient, isn't it? Let's see if we can do a big old U-E. You know, while we're here, it might behoove us to just do a quick little scopy poo. I always remember Jeffrey telling me to look inside buildings. And I figure it probably wouldn't hurt to look inside some bunker silos as well. But I'm going to look in the buildings I can look in. You know, take a little bit of money when you can. Why not? I don't think we can get into any of these buildings since we don't own said property. Ooh, this is a nice little cow barn. Is it not? Or is this... Yeah, this is cow, right? Or is this sheepies? It's animals. We know that much. I can't open said gate. So we'll do a little hop. Little hoppy. This looks like a horse. No? This looks a little horsey to me. It's got a horse vibe. Alright. Enough of that. Let's get out of Dodge. Hopefully we'll make about 20,000 on this, I would say, after rental and taxes. There's that car again. There's something squirrely going on with this car. Nobody's in there. No bodies in the trunk. Doesn't have any flat tires. Yeah, there's something weird going on with that thing. What is this? That looks like an Audi front end, doesn't it? Kind of looks like an Audi. Or an innie. So stupid. That's so stupid. I'm so glad you guys put up with me. I do like Audis, though. Gotta admit. That's kind of the car I've always wanted. I've always loved an Audi Quattro. And the Quattros, to me... Oh, hello. Well, for a second, I thought I saw a little treat for us, but there is no treat. This is so nice. This is where I want to spend a weekend. Just right here. Just sitting on the bench. Oh, geez, that guy freaked me out. Holy cow. I thought it was a Zodiac. What's he? Is he urinating? I think he's going to the bathroom. Dude! Seriously, though. I think he's going to the bathroom. Dude. Dude. There's got to be a better place. How long is he just going to stand? What is going on with this dude? He's a tree worshiper. I thought he was a Zodiac. I swear to God, I was sitting here. I didn't see him coming, and by the time I saw him, I thought, you know what? This guy's gonna tie me up. He's gonna tie me up, and he's gonna do something bad. But I guess he just came over to maybe pee. That's freaked me out. All I did was come over to look for, you know, maybe some toys to collect. I don't see any toys. I would think Lancyboi would put toys in here somewhere. But maybe not. Whoa, we are under the water. But yeah, that's freaky. I think one of the coolest things that I would love to see someday is it would be so cool to be able to drain the oceans. Have you ever watched those shows? I think they're called Drain the Ocean or something like that. Kind of a cool show. I think it'd be sweet to be able... Is that dude still there? Looking at that tree? I don't think I see him. Man, that freaked me out. But I don't know. I just find it fascinating. I find the ocean to be scary and freaky. I saw some YouTube video about it was some kind of a fear. It was fear of... It was like really specific. It was like fear of of ocean depths or something like along those lines. It fit me perfectly because I do have like a weird fear of the deep sea. Like it's like heights. Like and it's gotten so much worse over my life span. I can watch. I'll watch these videos of these people climbing. Where's our? Of these people climbing these towers and different things, and then they're hanging over the side and they're hanging their cameras out. It's difficult for me to even watch just sitting on my couch. It's just bizarre. Things like that didn't used to bother me, but whoa. But they do now. And ocean depths kind of freak me out. I don't know why. They freak me out. But I think it would be cool. Nice. I think it'd be cool to drain and to be able to drain an ocean and just be able to walk it, you know, just be able to walk it, see it with its mountainous ranges and its cliffs and everything, and the UFOs that we all know are down there. We all know there's a bunch of UFOs down there. What do they call them? If they're ones that can go from water, there's a name for those things. I was watching today. Some dude had a. I know they're called jellyfish. Some people call them the jellyfish UFOs. And they look like jellyfish that are like hovering. They're creepy looking. And then people say that they go from land and they just dive into the water. Some freaky stuff, man. Some freaky stuff. But yeah, I've got a weird fear of ocean depths. I have a weird fear of well, it's not weird. It just heights. The high heights. I can get on a roof. I can get on a house roof, you know, a couple stories. I have no problem with that. I have no problems, generally speaking, with, you know, 2 or 3 stories, I would say, would be reasonable. I got to get some AWB. Oh, that's good. Trader Joe's Natural Mountain Spring AWB. Find it in your local Trader Joe's. What is the freaking deal with Trader Joe's, by the way? I don't know if you guys have a Trader Joe's in your area, but I have one that is very close to me. Probably 10 minutes, I would say, depending on time of day. Every time I go there, it is ridiculously busy. Like, I feel like they could, and it's not very big. It's that's the thing, is if you don't like crowds, do not go there. People are generally very nice, though. It's like people are happy to be there. It was like the last time I went to IKEA, where people were just happy to be in IKEA, so you could like ram somebody with a cart and they would just be like, "Oh, are you having fun shopping?" You know, like that, instead of, you know, wanting to punch in the head. That's Trader Joe's, and everybody's just like, "Oh, no problem, you know, take your time, it's all good. We're at Trader Joe's. We're sharing a Trader Joe's experience. You know, you're part of the Trader Joe's family, you're here." It kind of freaks me out. But they are always busy. Like, I have been there when they open, and there's just people waiting to get in. A lot of people. I go there, heaven forbid, I go there at my lunchtime. It is insanity. Do not go there on your way home from work around the 4 to 5, maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock time frame. It's just busy. It's insanely busy, and I don't really get it. Like, I guess it's because they're of the brand, the Trader Joe's brand, and there are some things there, I guess, that that you don't see other places. You know, maybe there's like specific, like this Trader Joe's natural spring water is actually quite good. I quite like it for coffee as well. If any of you are going down the coffee journey with me, Trader Joe's natural spring water actually brews a very nice cup of coffee. Remember, coffee is 98% water, kids, so make sure you have good water. But it's just a weird store. I never went in there until like a few months ago with my kids. We went in there just, I don't even know why. I think it was just because to check it out. And I mean, everything we got was good. All the food was good. We got like a babka. If you're they actually had a babka, which I've never heard of before. Seinfeld, you know, you got to get the chocolate babka or whatever. And I think it was a chocolate babka. And I saw it and I kind of chuckled because of that. And I got it, and it was actually really pretty tasty. But I wanted to try the Trader Joe's water because I was looking online, and the test showed that Trader Joe's water was actually, their natural spring water was actually good quality bottled water. And yeah, I like it. It's good AWB for sure. I think I used to be, and I still am, I still like smart water. I do like smart water. I've been trying out this new stuff. Uno momento. I've been trying out this new stuff called Third Wave Water. And it's a DIY water system. So you buy distilled water. You can also use reverse osmosis or even deionized water if you like. But distilled water is cheap. Get it at my grocery store. Get a gallon of it for like $1.10. And this third wave water, what it is you buy this. They're packets of minerals and calcium, and there's like 3 different things in the packet, and they are measured out so that you take up 1 packet to 1 gallon of water. So you open the packet, you pour in the contents into distilled water, because basically you're taking, distilled water removes everything, right? So you're actually adding back a lot of stuff that the distillation process removes. But you're adding it back in a controlled amount, right? So in theory, what this is supposed to do is make for quote unquote perfect coffee brewing water. That's what its intention. You know what? This pole right here is bothering me beyond measure. And you can get, I was going to go, I overcomplicated my system here. I overcomplicated it. Let's just go back to what I was doing. We could use an extra header or an extra headland. So that's what it does. And you can get it in different varieties. You get the light roast, medium roast, dark roast, espresso, and low acidity for people who get, cranky tummies when they drink coffee with acids. But anyways, I took a drink of this stuff, just straight before I used it for brewing coffee. And oh my goodness, yeah, that is seriously good, amazingly good. Drinking water. It's not cheap. It's not expensive, but it's also not cheap. So you got $1, let's just say $1.25 for your distilled gallon, right? And then each packet of the third wave comes out to be about $1. $1.50, roughly. Is that right? 6. Yeah, close to about $1.50, a little less than $1.50. So for a gallon of coffee water, you're talking $1.50, $1.25. So you're looking at $2.75, roughly. But the question is it any good? Does it do any good? And you know what? Like everything else, ooh, Brad. Oh, thank goodness, I thought I was full. Like everything else, it's going to be totally subjective. But I can tell you just from a pure, drink, without even including the coffee part of it, it is delicious. It's a different experience, no doubt. I like this John Deere. I do like these 8Rs. I think we had an 8R over on Tranquil Waters, if I remember right. I do like these 8Rs. I like I kind of like the fast tracks for doing this kind of work, but that's not what we were given. So we'll take what we're given, and we'll like it. We'll take what we're given, and we will like it. Watch out for that. Oh, jeez. Let's zip this up. Started watching Vikings on Netflix. Oh, there's Gwen. Just missed her. What a good show. It seems like I tried watching it before and I didn't really get very far with it for some reason. But I started watching it again and I'm really enjoying it. I don't know if any of you like that kind of content. It's solid. It's really, really good. I was also starting to watch that Shogun show that's on Hulu. I'm a little mixed on that one. I'm having a hard time staying with it. I am. I'm having a hard time sticking with it. I don't know if it's too slow or what the dealio is. I'm just having kind of a hard time sticking with it. Maybe it's time frame or something, or time period that it's in. I don't know. But is Mr. Drop Your Drawers gone? Yeah, he's gone. Then there's the fence. There we go. We got her. And there's the fence. Boy, I tell you, the excuse me, the my ability to find a fence is uncanny. I do like these foraging contracts. They're not bad. They're not too shabby. I like that you get a little, you get a little mix of doing the forage, plus you get some driving, and it's always kind of nice to see what equipment the game's gonna offer up. How did I get out of here last time? I must have pulled around differently last time or something. Is that an Audi? That might be an Audi right there too. Alright. Let's get back. Let's keep kicking this foraging contract. So yeah, interesting times, no doubt. Frustrations are setting in for this this new thing with TV shows taking 2 or 3 years between seasons. Like, it's not, it's like it's a norm now. You know, you wait 3, I mean, even 4 years sometimes between seasons. No. I think we need to put the kibosh on that. As viewers, we need to say, no, we're not doing that anymore. No, you don't need 4 years to make a season of television. Not when they, I mean, stinking in the 70s, they could make a season of television in like 2 days. Like, they would, I mean, like Dallas would just film like 6 episodes a day and they'd be done with it. But now it's like, oh, season 1, so good. When is season 2 going to be out? We really don't have a release date for that yet. Oh, okay. Well, I get that. Okay, well, we'll wait to see. 3 years later. Well, we're looking at probably coming out middle of next year. Excuse me? What? It's not a movie, man. Let's go. Let's get it done. I'm waiting for Handmaid's Tale for the next season. I looked that up today, and it's like, maybe 25. Maybe 2025 if you're lucky, if we think you deserve it. I don't even remember what happened. That's the problem is, you know, maybe if you're 20 years old, you remember everything. But when you get to my age, you know, I'm pushing 29 times something. But you get to my age, and it's like, you don't even remember what you had for breakfast, let alone what the season finale was of a show that was 4 years ago. It reminds me of that. I forget what did I do? Okay. I forget if it was like an SNL thing. I think it might have been an SNL thing where there was like that old person interpreter, or what do they call that? Yeah, like interpreter, where the old lady or the old man would be like, who was that lady that was in that show? And just like really vague things, and then the interpreter, or they would say their name completely wrong, and the interpreter was designed to tell them who the actor or actress was, or the name of the show was. That I need that. That's what I need. That's what I need. Who's that Tom? Oh man, what's his name? Like Tom Maverick, Tom Kenny Loggins, something. Oh, Tom Cruise, yeah. Tom Volleyball. I still cringe when I think about the old volleyball scene on the original. That still creeps me out even to this day. I think that should be edited. Should be highly edited. Val Kilmer, classic. I heard some shaky things about him. Like maybe he wasn't the nicest guy or whatever. You know, you hear these things, right? You don't know what to believe, but I really stopped really even caring about any of that when I heard about his, you know, I guess his throat cancer and what he wanted to do with, you know, when Top Gun 2 Part 2 came out, was that called Maverick or something like that? The fact that he, you know, really wanted to be in it. Of course, his speech is highly affected and stuff. And I just thought, you know what? I gained some respect for the dude with that. So, I kind of gained a lot of respect for him when I heard about that. Well, we're going to get this thing wrapped up here shortly. I should be back tomorrow. Basically, just for the future, there might be a... I'm gonna keep trying 5 days a week. There might be some more 4-day weeks coming up. Just be aware. But like I said, I'll always drop you guys a quick note on YouTube to let you know if there's going to be if we're going to be MIA for a day, so that you don't wonder what in the world happened, if indeed you do. Chad brought me my stogie, and I didn't even bother lighting it, and he's upset now because he brought me the stogie and I didn't use it, so he thinks I was, you know, just being mean to him, making him do stuff. He's a very sensitive guy. He's a very sensitive little guy. But anyways, you guys take care of yourselves. I think it's time for me to fly, as REO Speedwagon once so proudly said. What a great song. And we should be back here tomorrow. We'll probably wrap up this forage contract. I'm going to go see if that dude is back at the park. I might call the cops on him. He's kind of creepy and very suspect. To me, at least, he looked like he was up to no good. Plus, quite honestly, public, you know, draining the old, the old Johnson is not. I believe that is against the law. I believe. Plus, what if I was going over to that tree to like look at it or pick up? Maybe there was a collectible there, and that guy, you know, took care of business over there on my collectible. I don't want that. That's not right. Now, if you tell me I'm going to get double value, if I'm going to get $2,000 for picking up, you know, like a wet toy harvester, then go for it. You know, I'm good with that. You know, double the price. But that ain't gonna happen. So, anyways, things are getting out of control. You guys take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Really appreciate a like if you enjoyed the video. Really appreciate subscribing if you would. Obviously helps the channel quite a bit. As always, check out our Discord server if you'd like. And of course, you can also become a member of the RQS Gaming family, to which thank you TBG, Gen X, Jeffrey. Always appreciated very much. You all take care of yourselves. Check out Tin Man's channel. He just posted some fun action out there. He made quite a little off-road course, I guess you would say, with some jumps and whatnot. I was going to ask you, Tin Man, what map that was. I'm not sure if I figured out what map that was, but you probably said, and I probably didn't hear you, but check out Tin Man's channel. I will, actually, I'll put a link to his video that he posted here a few days ago, or whatever it's been, and it's kind of fun to see Farming Simulator, you know, played a little differently. Not always just going out in the field and getting crops and taking care of animals, but having some weekend fun with some buggies and doing some jumps and whatnot. Pretty cool indeed. Oh, and Omatana just came out with a new mod, the Farmers Market mod, I believe it's called. Looks pretty sweet. And she just released a video. I'm watching my fill line here. She just released a video of her playing some of the new Unreal Engine. Is it Unreal 5, I think? That engine, that gaming engine looks absolutely brilliant. Just looks absolutely brilliant. So you could check that out as well if you'd like. Anyways, you guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.